A dramatic scene in Charlotte County earlier. A suspect is expected to survive after being shot by a Charlotte County deputy. This video shows where it happened on Saxony Circle in Charlotte County. The deputy was also sent to the hospital after that shooting. Wink News reporter Summer Senni has the latest.
Sheriff Bill Promell says the deputy and the victim were talking, and that's when the suspect came up to the deputy. The suspect and the deputy exchanged some words. Sheriff Promell says there was, quote, a scuffle, and then the deputy fired at least 3 gunshots. This is what this scene has looked like since 5 o'clock this morning when we've been out here. This one deputy car has been at the intersection of Saxony Circle and Northern Cross Street. About an hour ago, I asked that deputy if we could get closer to the scene because there is major crimes unit there. There's forensics and Marine units that we've seen going in and out. He told us they are working to tear down that scene so we can get closer, so we should be able to get there within the next few hours. Take a look at the video that our cameras captured. You can see several Charlotte County Sheriff's cars and deputies speaking to one another as they gathered information. Curious neighbors were also out and about as their neighborhood was filled with law enforcement. Sheriff Promell says the suspect was shot at least twice and taken to the hospital where he is stable. While the deputy was not shot, he was also taken to the hospital for heart issues. I spoke with Gary Musso on his morning walk about 2 hours ago and asked him how he felt about seeing this large law enforcement presence nearby.
Well, naturally, I live here and I don't want bad things going on, so I was just curious to know the whole story as much as I could learn. Just grateful that the officer wasn't hurt, and to know that they were doing what they do, which is to keep us all safe.
Sheriff Bill Promell says his office has not spoken yet with the deputy or the suspect involved in this shooting. I reached out to the sheriff's office this morning to ask them for an update on how the deputy is doing, if the deputy and suspect have been released from the hospital, and if anyone is facing any sort of charges. They got back to me earlier today and only told me that this is an ongoing investigation and they have no new updates at this time. Wink News is going to stay on top of this story throughout the rest of the day today and trust us to bring you any and all new updates as we get more information. For now, in Charlotte County, Summer Senni, Wink News.